Good day. Welcome. We are day 6 of our 40-day winter meditation challenge. If you aren't settled in, please make sure you get there. Make sure you're comfortable. Remember that you don't necessarily have to close the eyes. In fact, it's a way that I'm being called to practice. It's with my eyes open, and it's very much in the present moment, embodied, but aware of the sounds, of the smells, of the sights, but not engaging in thought. That is, if there is any point to this practice, that is perhaps the most important point, is that we are coming into our bodies, out of our heads, into our bodies. So with that, you choose how it is you're seated. Maybe you scan the body from head to toe or toe to head. And take a moment to just notice if there's any adjustment that you can make, any way in which you can align the body to create a little bit more ease. Your ears are right over shoulders. Your shoulders are back and down. Together, then, let's bring our attention to our breath. Noticing whether the breath is shallow or deep, whether it feels smooth or even bumpy. Together, we'll exhale. Let our breath go. Inhaling to the count of 4. We're going to hold the breath to the count of 4. And then exhale to the count of 4. Holding or suspending the breath at the count of 4 so that we can inhale, suspend, and exhale. Suspend. Inhale. Suspend. Exhale. Suspend. Inhale. Suspend. Exhale. Suspend. Inhale. Suspend. Exhale. Suspend. Lengthening the breath just a little bit. Let's inhale to the count of 5. Suspend. And exhale. Suspend. Inhaling. Suspending. And exhaling. Suspending. And taking 2 more rounds of this breath on your own. allowing the breath to return to its regular rhythm. And as it does, please concentrate. Focus on the breath. Notice the brain's tendency to think. In fact, research indicates the healthy brain thinks between 60 to 100,000 thoughts in a day. And notice that these thoughts, they happen automatically. It's electricity firing from neuron to neuron. We feel them as thoughts or experience them. To the degree you can, your practice, it's to notice, but at the end of the day, you're not paying any attention to them. Some would say they're like clouds, and they're just floating by. Others would say like trains, and they're moving by. As you sustain your attention on your breath. If you need to, you can come back to that box breath, where you do the same count as you inhale, as you suspend, as you exhale, and suspend again. Practicing disidentifying with thought. Let's take 2 or 3 more breaths. And with an exhale, you're going to tuck your chin down to your chest. Tuck it down, tuck it in. We know that when we tuck the chin, we're stimulating our thyroid gland and our vagus nerve. Maybe you tuck the tailbone a little and arch the back. It'll be an inhale that lengthens the spine, rolls the shoulders back and down, opens the throat and the collarbone. When you exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, arch the back. Inhaling, lengthen the spine, roll the shoulders back and down, open the throat, the collarbone. Exhaling, tailbone tucks, chin tucks, your back arches. Inhaling, lengthen through the spine, roll the shoulders back and down, open the throat, and let your exhale bring you back to the center. Taking a breath in here, exhale, turn your head to the right, chin parallel with the earth. This is another way we can stimulate the vagus nerve. If you stay here any amount of time, you'll feel like you need to yawn. That yawn is an indicator that your nervous system is downregulating or calming. Please take a breath in and exhale, bring your head back to the center. Take a breath in at the center. Exhale, turn your head other way. Waiting for that feeling that you need to yawn. And taking a breath in and exhale. Come on back to center. Bringing our hands together then, rubbing them, warming them. Tugging the thumbs in at the heart, the chin down to the chest, expressing gratitude to you for your presence, gratitude for this day, for this life. Namaste.